Welcome back to MVP Will. Today, we're not just looking at another luxury SUV. We're stepping into something far more deliberate, something that doesn't chase attention, but controls it. This is the Lexus LX 1000. And the first thing you need to understand is this vehicle doesn't try to impress you. It assumes you're already paying attention. Let's start where most vehicles end, the rear, because the LX 1000 doesn't introduce itself loudly, it defines itself quietly. A forward light bar stretches across the tailgate in one uninterrupted line of red. It's not just lighting its identity at night, it transforms the entire SUV into a single, continuous shape, something architectural, something intentional. Below that, quad exhaust outlets sit perfectly balanced on each side, framing a sculpted diffuser with carbon-inspired vertical fins. It's aggressive, yes, but controlled. Nothing here feels excessive. Everything feels decided. Even the rear spoiler, sitting low above the glass, adds to that sense of purpose. And right at the center, the Lexus badge. No explanation, no need, even. When parked, this SUV feels like it's already in motion. Then you walk to the front. And this is where Lexus does something very few brands can achieve. They make aggression feel disciplined. The signature spindle grille evolves here into something sharper, deeper, and more intricate. A diamond mesh pattern that doesn't just catch light, it absorbs it on either side. Razor-thin headlights cut backward into the body like precision instruments. Not flashy, surgical. The lower fascia opens wide with angular air intakes, edged subtly with chrome accents like fine jewelry on something built for war. And then there's the stance, wide, planted, unapologetically confident. This isn't borrowed presence. This is authority that exists on its own. From the side, the LX 1000 reveals its true scale. This is a wide-body interpretation, and you feel it immediately. The rear haunches push outward with controlled muscle. The proportions are balanced, but powerful. Chrome side steps run cleanly beneath the doors, not as decoration, but as a visual anchor. They ground the entire design, and in deep black paint, the body transforms. In sunlight, it reflects like polished obsidian. In low light, it almost disappears like a shadow that moves, composed, silent, inevitable. But everything changes the moment you step inside, because the interior isn't just designed, it's finished. The cabin greets you not like a dashboard, but like a tailored environment. Every surface wrapped in quilted leather, stitched in a perfect diamond pattern that flows from seats to doors to dashboard. Nothing breaks the rhythm. Carbon fiber accents run through the cabin in thin, precise lines, present, but never overwhelming. The steering wheel, flat-bottomed and trimmed with carbon, feels deliberate in your hands. And at its center, the Lexus emblem sits like a quiet statement of confidence. The layout itself is intelligent. Controls are where they should be. Climate functions are physical, accessible, not buried in endless menus. The infotainment display is large, but integrated, not floating awkwardly. This is design that respects the driver. And then you move to the rear, and the philosophy becomes clear. The second row captain seats aren't just comfortable, they're sculpted, deep, supportive, and wrapped in the same quilted leather. They feel more like individual lounges than seats. Between them, a central control panel gives rear passengers full control, climate, media, seating, everything within reach. Behind the front seats, dedicated entertainment screens transform long journeys into something effortless. Ambient lighting glows softly in blue tones across the cabin, not to impress, but to calm. Every detail here feels intentional. Not added. Consider. Technology in the LX 1000 doesn't try to show off. It works quietly. Navigation anticipates routes before you think about them. Climate control adapts to your habits. Drive modes shift the entire character of the vehicle instantly, from smooth highway cruiser to capable off-road machine. A head-up display keeps essential information directly in your line of sight. Everything is designed to reduce distraction, not create it. And then there's performance underneath it all. A twin-turbo V8 delivers power in a way that feels effortless. There's no drama, no sudden burst, just a continuous wave of acceleration. Press the pedal at highway speeds, and the response is immediate but composed. The air suspension reads the road ahead and adjusts in real time, smoothing imperfections before they even reach you. Despite its size, the LX 1000 feels stable, grounded, and precise. The all-wheel drive system operates invisibly. You don't notice it working. You notice the lack of struggle. Imagine this moment. It's late at night. The road is empty. Outside, darkness stretches endlessly. Inside, soft blue ambient light outlines the cabin. The leather beneath your hands is cool, precise. The engine hums quietly in the background. You're moving fast, but it doesn't feel like it. Because inside this space, nothing disturbs you. This isn't driving, this is being carried. And that's where Lexus separates itself, because what sits behind all of this isn't just engineering. It's philosophy. The idea of anticipating needs before they're spoken, something deeply rooted in Lexus design. You feel it in the stitching. You see it in the lighting. You notice it in the silence. These aren't features, they're decisions made long before the vehicle was built. Now, let's be honest. Because no vehicle is perfect. The LX1000 is large, and there's no hiding that. In tight city streets, narrow parking spaces, or crowded environments, its size demands attention and patience. This isn't a vehicle you casually squeeze into small spaces. It asks you to be aware of where you are, but that's the trade-off. Because what you gain is presence, real presence. So now the question becomes simple. Do you want a luxury SUV that tries to impress, or one that doesn't need to? Because the Lexus Lux 1000 doesn't compete loudly. It simply exists at a level most vehicles haven't reached yet. If you enjoyed this deep, honest breakdown, make sure to subscribe to MVP Will for more next-level automotive content. And tell me in the comments, would you choose this over other luxury SUVs?